Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to upgrade a village blacksmith. I'll be showing you how to take this boring building right here, and I'll show you how to upgrade it into this. So as you can see, there's been a little bit of a change. It has had a nice visual upgrade, but I'll tell you what, structurally, it hasn't changed all that much. That's what I try to do with these upgrading videos. I don't like to completely restructure the build. I like to take what's there, make it look a little bit nicer, but I don't like to add a crazy amount to it because I want the buildings to still be recognizable. We've added a porch to this blacksmith. We've had a change up of materials, but they're very similar materials to what we had previously, and in some cases it is pretty much the exact same materials. We've only really added stone bricks as a major part of the upgrading. We've added a water source next to the furnaces, so we now have water and we have our fire in which we can forge and smelt our weapons. We also have an anvil and a cooling bath. The inside is also quite a bit more functional as well, because if we come inside we still have a decent area to walk around and to store chests in, but we now have access to the second floor via this ladder, which we now have a sleeping cubby, but we also can access the roof now. And we've also added a little bit of a chimney, which I figured there's a lot of heat being expelled. I figured that it'd probably go into a chimney of some sort. But here we go, guys. This is the new and improved, fully upgraded village blacksmiths, and it is not that hard to do, believe it or not. If you enjoyed this video, please do remember to give this video a like. I can't promise you, but if you give this video a like, you might wake up with a diamond sword underneath your pillow. An actual diamond sword. It's enchanted as well. It's enchanted with being able to turn that like button, that little thumbs up, blue whenever you click it. I'm just saying. In all seriousness, guys, I did spend quite a bit of time on this. I'd really appreciate a like. And subscribe if you aren't subscribed to the channel. If you do subscribe, two things. Click that little bell next to the subscription button. That'll mean that you actually get all of my videos sent directly to your sub box, because YouTube doesn't always like to do that. And let me know down there in the comments if you are a new subscriber so I can say hello. I like to greet all of my new subscribers. Also, do comment down below. Do you want to see anything else next? What would you like me to upgrade from the village next? Very interested. You guys wanted to desperately see the blacksmith, so that is what I've done. But do let me know what else you'd like to see. Check out the cards in the description below for all of my other work, including all sorts of houses, and I have done one previous village upgrade in the past as well. But I am going to try and put these out more frequently. That's pretty much it, guys. Why don't I show you how to actually do this? So, if you want to upgrade it, here's what you'll need. Grab yourself some oak wood stairs, some redstone lamps, some block of redstone, some cobblestone stairs, some cobblestone slabs, some stone brick stairs, some stone brick slabs, and some stone slabs. Plus, we need every single one of the materials that you see in my inventory right now. You might want to pause this, make sure you grab everything, and we might even need some more things later on because I'm very, very forgetful. But once you have everything, we can now upgrade the blacksmith. So this is the one that I'm going to be upgrading. You might recognize it from the start of the video, actually. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to come to the very bottom front left-hand corner of the blacksmiths, and we're actually going to swap out the oak wood stairs for oak wood slabs for the time being, because we want to take this front bottom left-hand corner cobblestone and we want to extend it out in front of the build by 2 with the slabs. Then, we want to have a redstone lamp, but we want it to be lit, so we're going to place a block of redstone in the ground to make sure that the lamp lights up. We're then going to go right of that lamp by 3 with the oak wood slabs, that's 1, 2, 3, like so. Then, we want to going right, place an oak wood, then going right still, 2 stone brick stairs, then, still going right, an oak wood. Going right, we want to do 4 oak wood slabs, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we want to knock into the ground, place a block of redstone with a redstone lamp above it. Going behind the lamp, we want to have a row of oak wood slab that almost comes in line with the very back of the blacksmiths, except it wants to stay 1 block away from the back. It's in line with the iron bars. Then we want to place you know what, we'll use a redstone lamp. So knock into the ground, place a block of redstone, place a lamp on top. Then connect that lamp to the back of the blacksmiths, to the back of the blacksmiths, not to the black of the blacksmiths. connect it to the back of the blacksmith using oak wood slabs. Now, on top of that lamp, do a row of 4 oak wood coming up. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then leaving a gap of 1 coming forward, do a row of 3 oak wood. 1, 2, 3. Leaving a gap of 1, do a row of 2. Gap of 1, do 1. We now want to have this same pattern with the oak wood, except 1 row to the left. So first of all, we're just going to add a layer of cobblestone slabs. You could easily use cobblestone block for this as well. We're going to add a layer of cobblestone slabs to the base of the blacksmith, just so that we can actually fill this in a bit. So, like I said, leaving a gap of 1 to the left of the wood, we want to arrange 4 more rows of wood in the same pattern as we did the first row, like so. And in between this wood, we want to do one thing. We want to place spruce fence in front of the wood. So, in between all of the gaps, place spruce fence. This is because we're actually going to have water here, so we need the fence to stop the water from spilling out anywhere. And behind the structure that we've made, you can actually do a row of oak wood that sits right at the back. And if you like, if you want to make it a little bit more pleasing, just have like a we could do that. Have like a layer of oak wood slabs that kind of like goes up the side of this thing. I was going to use like fence, but I don't see why we couldn't use like slabs kind of like this. It kind of looks cool actually. Maybe on that side we have the slabs, and maybe on this side we have spruce fence. So this one is going to be a little bit more upgraded than the one that I actually showed you at the beginning of the video. We also want to place an oak wood slab right at the very bottom of where the water is going to be pouring out of. So now, if you like, we can actually just add a water block right here using a bucket right up at the top, and that will flow down nicely, and that will give us our water source. Next thing we've got to do is we've got to destroy the oak wood fence that we have naturally for the blacksmiths. We also have to destroy the stone slabs, and we have to destroy the 2 furnaces. You also want to destroy the iron bars where we have the forge, and we will have to... Actually, we don't have to touch the cobblestone on the left. To make this next bit easier, we're going to destroy the 3 cobblestone stairs that already existed, and we're going to floor the... well, where we'd walk around the blacksmith. So as you can see, we've remodeled it quite nicely here. Now, let's take care of like where all of the furnaces is going to be and all of that stuff. So the furnaces, we're going to want to pop 2 of them to the right of this cobblestone block. You guys can see the one, it's this one. Pop 2 to the right there. Behind the furnaces, we're going to knock out the cobblestone, and we're going to place lava. So we're going to place some more lava behind them. So now we have 2 rows of lava rather than the 1. Coming across the top of this row of 4 cobblestone, we want to have stone brick stairs on the left and right with a row of stone brick slabs in between. We want to also form a cobblestone slab to the right of the 2 furnaces. We want to build up 2 cobblestone blocks coming forward like this. And we also want to do a cobblestone wall connecting the left hand side and the right hand side like this, where we have the 2 furnaces. In the ground, coming out from in front of the cobblestone blocks, we want to have 2. We want to knock these 2 blocks out, and we want to do that from each side. So coming down in the ground from the 2 cobblestone blocks, we want to knock those out, and we want to place stone brick stairs facing this way. Knock out the space in between them all, and connect the end stairs together. Place lava inside of the 2 empty blocks. So you can have 2 lava blocks kind of balanced like this. Now, I don't think... oh, fire spreads is off. There is a possibility that that will actually set fire to this, although I don't think it will. Do not quote me on that. I might be wrong. But there we go. We've actually done quite a bit of the blacksmiths already, believe it or not. It's not that hard, is it, guys? It's really not too difficult. So once you've got that taken care of, I think that the next thing we're going to do is we're going to set up the roof. So the roof starts... we're going to start it on the left-hand side here. So come to the left-hand side of the blacksmith. take out this row of stone slabs. Place, coming in diagonally from either side of the roof, an oak wood block, coming in diagonally from each oak wood. Then place another diagonal coming in from either end. Then place a diagonally connecting oak wood at the top, like that. We now want to knock out this entire wall. So knock out the wall that we have here. So every single block, you just want to knock out that wall. That is not going to be important later on. We're going to remodel that completely. Now, we want to do this, so we may as well do it now, actually thinking about it. We're going to need some oak wood stairs, we'll need some oak wood slabs for this, I think we also need some glass as well, and we might have just about everything else. You know what, I just realised something is ever so slightly wrong. Take out your oak wood, and place a row of oak wood directly on top of the pointy triangular oak wood that we already had at the top for this side. So you want to add a layer of oak wood on top of your oak wood, like that. Destroy the diagonal blocks underneath the oak wood. There we go, you have solved the problem. Easy as that. Now we can continue to make the wall. So we want to begin by taking this top center oak wood block and we want to place 2 glass underneath it. Then place upside down stonebrick stairs left and right of the glass. Then you want to have an oak wood plank block underneath the glass. Then you want to have regular facing stonebrick stairs left and right of the plank. Then place oak wood left and right of the stairs to fill in that row. Then we want to have this row of cobblestone on show, that is a left alone, but one row lower than this, going from left to right, we want to have a row of oak wood stairs. As a matter of fact, what I think we have is... No, yeah, what we think we have, I think we actually have an oak wood plank block right in the middle. So if you take the middle block, turn that into an oak wood plank, because that would just be easier later on anyway. Then we want to take that oak wood plank block and we want to connect it down to the ground with cobblestone slabs or cobblestone blocks if you have them in your inventory. Unfortunately, I don't. Going left and right of that bottom cobblestone, we want to have upside down stone brick stairs. We're then going to fill these windows in with glass pane. Then I'm going to place a row of oak wood slabs directly in front of the bottom half of the stairs. Then we're going to have a row of cobblestone wall that connects down to the ground, like this. And as a matter of fact, if we turn those cobblestone into oak wood, that'd actually look a little bit better. You know that bit that we kind of like had down the middle? It'll actually look a lot better if it's oak wood. Little small changes like that do make a bit of a difference. So once we've done that, the next thing that we would do is we would add planters underneath the windows, but we're not going to be doing that just yet. Once you've done that to this left-hand side here, we're actually just going to move to the right-hand side. Can you see here where we have the oak wood, this beam that is just left of the entrance? You want to knock out the stone slab on top of it, place an oak wood. Come to the back, do the same thing, so place an oak wood right here on the back. We now want to connect these 2 oak woods together in the same way that we connected them together on the left-hand side. So we want to have the diagonals of oak wood coming up and meeting in the middle, like that. Then we want to have an entrance to get out onto the balcony. So the way that we're going to do that is we're going to have an oak wood, and the left and right an oak wood plank. Then next to the oak wood plank, we're going to have stone brick stairs with upside down stone brick stairs on top of them. And we're going to have a white stained glass pane right underneath the top center block, like that. Now, once you've got that taken care of, we're now going to knock out these stone slabs at the front and the back, and we're going to put a roof on this thing. So the roof looks like this. The edge of the roof is stone brick stairs, and it runs from here on the right to here on the left. So as you can see, it is 1 block longer on either side, like where the oak wood is. The middle part of the roof is made out of oak wood stairs, so it's just the first row and the edge of the roof that is actually made out of stone brick stairs, but the main middle part is oak wood stairs. We want the roof to overhang by one row, so we're going to have it overhang with the stone brick blocks. Like I said, it overhangs the front of the roof and the back of the roof, the left and right hand side, by one. And we want to, on the back, have a similar setup. So on the back, we're going to have a row of stone brick stairs that spans left to right, superseding the like the front and the back of the roof by one. We're then going to have oak wood stairs all the way in the middle, like this. Then we'll put some stone brick stairs on the ends here. Then we'll put some stone slabs running all the way up. No, not stone slabs, stone brick slabs. I apologize. Stone brick slabs running all the way up the middle part of the roof. Let me see here. There we go. And if you wanted to light the interior of this up, you could also add a little bit of lighting in the form of maybe some like lamps or something. Now we're just going to add upside down oak wood stairs where we can here. In the original version of this, I knocked out these stone slabs, but I don't actually like that. But what we could do is we could knock out these stone slabs and we could use oak wood plank blocks instead of stairs. But that's that side, and on this side we don't have the same problem, so we can just place our stairs uninterrupted. And that is going to be the roof of the Blacksmiths. It's actually really easy to make, and it looks great. Now, why don't we remodel all of the walls? Because that is the next part that we really have to do. We'll start with the front. On the front here, you can basically just knock out this entire wall. Knock it all out. You want to leave the cobblestone that you have at the top, and then one row down, in line with the oak wood, you want to have a layer of oak wood stairs. Underneath the stairs, white stained glass pane. Underneath the pane, you want to have upside down stone brick stairs. That is the front wall redone. If we come all the way to the back wall, I think that basically on the back wall also, we can pretty much just knock out the entire... Well, actually, you know what we'll first do? We'll do the chimney, because it'll be easier, so that we actually know where we are with this thing. So, grab yourself some stone bricks, you shouldn't have them in your inventory, and just back here, going right of where we have this row of spruce wood fence, you want to have a row of stone bricks, like this. And the row of stone bricks wants to come all the way up as far as the spruce wood fence, and it wants to go up just 2 rows higher, like that. Then do 3 more rows going right. That's 1 row, 2, 3. Behind this, you want to add more rows of stone bricks, except now we want to have a layer of stone bricks that just sits 1 row lower than the previous. Raise up the 2 center blocks for the front row and the back row. Place stone brick stairs coming up like this. So you want to add a point to the chimney. So like you want to add stone brick stairs on the left and the right and in the very center as well, like this. So you want to have something which should look like that. And I think that's actually a little bit bigger than the original, but that's perfectly okay. It looks fine like that, it really does. You can make it smaller if you like, but I was thinking about making it a bit bigger anyway, so you can see it from the front better. I like to add a little bit of web and stuff from chimneys. As a matter of fact, something you can do, this is something that's really easy to do. If you want to make it look just a tad more interesting, you can add some like cobblestone stairs in parts here, and that'll make it look as though it's a little bit more broken up. Like you can add some cobblestone stairs coming like down the back here in random places. It doesn't always have to be stairs, it could also very easily be cobblestone slabs. You can add them in like random places to kind of just make it look as though that this it's just a little bit more broken, it's a little bit more interesting than it would be otherwise. And then it's just not as intrusive as it was previously. But once you've added the chimney at the back, we can now remodel the back of this part of the house. actually. So we're just going to knock out this wall as well at the back. You only actually have to knock out the middle bit where we have like all of the oak wood. I'm just going to destroy whatever's in the inside as well. Inside here, we're going to add, on the left and the right, we're going to add a row of connecting oak wood slabs, or connecting oak wood planks. I always say slabs. Add a row of connecting oak wood planks on the left and right, going from top to bottom. Then do a row of oak wood stairs, going from the top left to right, like that. Then you want to have a row of glass underneath these. Then a row of upside down stone brick stairs underneath that. Then you want to connect oh, we haven't added them yet, silly me. So what we now want to do is, in front of the top planks that are connected with oak wood stairs, we want to have oak wood stairs popping out, with oak wood slabs in between, and we want to place cobblestone wall coming down, connecting the top to the bottom. Then I'm going to place grass block all the way in between these two posts. I'm also adding grass blocks here on the left, coming out from the post, left and right. And from these, I'm going to add wooden trapdoors in front of these, like this. And I'm going to add poppies on top. And poppy just so happens to be my favourite flower. So add whatever your particular favourite flower is. And you can just have that coming down out of the planters from the windows. And if you don't want to add anything else, put wooden trapdoors on the side. Like if you don't want to add any like jungle leaves or anything like that, add some on the side. And that is most of the blacksmith remodel. Most of it. We do have a little bit more to do. So the next main part of this is going to be for us to do the overhang. So the overhang works like this. First, we're just going to destroy this layer of cobblestone here that sits like on the roof. We're going to destroy this front row of cobblestone here, and we're going to destroy this back row of cobblestone as well. So can you see that we've now made it a little bit nicer looking here, right? Well, what we want to do is we want to take out our stone slabs, and we want to take this stone slab that's on the front right hand corner of this overhang. We want to extend it forwards until it is even with the oak wood slabs that we have down here below. We want to extend it all the way over to the left, and we want to connect it to the roof here on the front. So that's what we want to have. We then want to fill this in with stone slabs like this. Then we're going to add a row of stone brick slabs underneath these stone slabs here, just on the inside. Basically, where you destroyed the cobblestone block, you just want to replace it with these stone slabs, like that, the stone brick slabs. It looks a lot nicer. Just left of the entrance as well, something that we have to add here. Left of the entrance, we want to add a spruce wood fence, and we want to throw a stone slab on top, and then an extra one coming towards there. Now we're going to grab a cauldron and an anvil, and maybe even some water, and just right of the entrance, I'm going to throw down a cauldron and an anvil, and I'm going to fill the cauldron with water, like that. Now, I'm going to grab some oak fence, some oak wood. I still have my stone slabs, but I need those as well. And I also need my cobblestone wall. So, I'm going to take the front right-hand corner and the front left-hand corner, and I'm going to place an oak wood on top. I'm going to connect the left-hand corner all the way up to the roof using some oak wood fence, as you can see me doing here. I'm also going to connect the oak wood to the back of the building. I'm going to connect the two oak wood that we have at the entrance up to the roof using cobblestone wall, like this. Now I'm going to take the front right hand corner oak wood, I'm going to place a stone slab on it, and I'm going to place oak wood fence all the way around on top of the oak wood slabs, like this. And that, I do believe, is pretty much it. There's really not too much more to it. That is the blacksmith. Oh, if you're wondering like how we get up and down here, I do believe that it's easier if you figure out how to get up and down on the second story. The entrance is right here, I believe. Yep. Okay. So all you have to do is assemble a row of like cobblestone or stone bricks or whatever here, and then you can have ladders running all the way up it. You've got like a multitude of choices wherever you want to be able to enter onto the second floor. You could very easily enter here. Also, by the way, make sure that you do have the second floor filled in using your cobblestone. That's kind of important, But yeah, you can enter the second floor in a variety of ways. You can fill this place up with as many chests and as many light sources and stuff as you want. You can absolutely just hide chests in nooks and crannies, and you can add things that you'd expect to find at a blacksmith's. Like you could add an armor stand here or there. You could add item frames with hammers and stuff in it. You can do all sorts. Probably not a hammer, but you guys get the idea. And you're just setting up with a really lovely looking building. Now, I realise that might have taken a little while to upgrade, but it's definitely worth it by the time it's finished, because you'll have a villager village that looks so much nicer. If you enjoyed this build, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you could give this video a like. I honestly would. I spent a lot of time remodeling this. I really did it. It was really difficult to do, to make it look good, to kind of keep it very similar to how it was before. It did take a little while. This one actually looks a bit better, just a little bit better than the original that I showed you at the start of this video. So please do give this video a like, and maybe you'll even get an enchanted diamond sword underneath your pillow. I'm just saying, it turns that little thumbs up button, it turns it blue if you click it. That's its special enchanted power. Subscribe for more. And if you do subscribe, click that little bell. It will let you know whenever I make a video. And also say hello if you are a new subscriber. I'd love to say hello back. I'd love to greet you guys. Comment down below also, what else do you want to see next? Like, I've already upgraded a villager hut. This is a hut. This isn't really like a house. I've not upgraded one of the houses yet, but these are a couple of villager huts that we have here. I've upgraded the blacksmith now, obviously. What else would you like to see upgraded next? As you can see, we have an entire villager village ready for upgrading. Also, if you do want to check out any of my other stuff, the card system and the description below is a great way to do it, and it will show you how to make things like this. So, if you went into the card system and the description below, when you find my Park Builds playlist, you would find a tutorial for everything that you can see on the ground in front of you, even including, if none of this is kind of your jam, if you wanted to make some more houses or whatever, including stuff like this. This is my ultimate survival house, a hobbit hole, a soccer pitch, we have a trampoline, a children's playground, we have an eco house. You guys get the idea, we make all sorts of stuff. That's in the Park Builds playlist. If you want to go something a little bit more city-like, check out my Real Worlds building playlist, and it will show you how to make all sorts of stuff that you can put in a city that you may be working on. It has loads of stuff in there, even more than what's on the screen in front of you. And not only that, if you wanted to head over into any of the house builds playlist, my suburban house playlist, my modern house playlist, my quartz house playlist, etc., etc., you'd be able to find a Christmas house, or a modern mansion, or a suburban house, or another modern house, or another suburban house, or another modern house. Plus, I've done loads of other different kinds of houses, or I've done all sorts of wood, brick, everything. I've done all sorts of stuff. Basically, explore the channel using the cards in the description below. I really suggest that you do that if you want to make some more stuff. Subscribe for more, click that little button, let me know that you're here. Like the video if you wouldn't mind, and